Okay, so I was at dinner last week with some friends, and someone ordered asparagus. Within 5 minutes, someone else made that joke. You know the one. About how it makes your pee smell weird. And honestly, that got me thinking. If asparagus can do that to your body in just 15 minutes, what else is it actually doing when you eat it every single day? Turns out, the science behind asparagus is pretty wild. We're talking about a vegetable that's been used as medicine for over 2,500 years. And modern research is finally catching up. Today, we're diving into what really happens to your body when you eat asparagus regularly, the good stuff, the weird stuff, and yes, we'll talk about the pee thing, the nutritional powerhouse. Let's start with what you're actually putting in your body. Half a cup of asparagus contains only about 20 calories, but those few spears pack an incredible punch. We're talking about 93% water content, virtually no fat, and only 4 grams of carbohydrates. According to research from the National Institutes of Health, asparagus contains high levels of vitamins A, C, E, and K, along with B vitamins including folate. Just half a cup gives you 35% of your daily vitamin K needs, essential for blood clotting and bone health. 10 cooked asparagus shoots provide about 225 micrograms of folic acid, nearly 50% of your daily requirement. But it's not just vitamins. Asparagus is loaded with antioxidants like glutathione, quercetin, and camphorol. Studies show that green asparagus has the highest antioxidant activity, while purple asparagus contains anthocyanins, the same pigments in blueberries. These compounds have been shown to positively impact heart health and may help lower the risk of heart disease. Research from Complutense University of Madrid found that asparagus contains about 58 grams of total dietary fiber per 100 grams of dry matter, since the recommended European fiber consumption is about 20 grams per person per day. Asparagus can seriously help you hit that target. What happens to your body? So what actually happens when you start eating asparagus regularly? Let's break down the science. Your cardiovascular system gets a major boost. A study examining an asparagus-rich diet found that after 10 weeks, subjects had lower blood pressure and reduced kidney angiotensin, converting enzyme activity. That's significant because ACE narrows blood vessels, causing higher blood pressure. People with hypertension often take ACE inhibitor medications, and asparagus appears to have a similar natural effect. The mechanism is partly due to potassium, which asparagus contains in significant amounts. Potassium lowers blood pressure by helping your body excrete excess sodium and reduces tension in blood vessel walls. The fiber helps too. A review found that people consuming a high-fiber diet have lower blood pressure and less LDL cholesterol in their blood. Your digestive system transforms as well. The fiber in asparagus acts as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial bacteria in your gut. Research from Complutense University showed that asparagus can selectively promote the growth of probiotic lactobacilli and bifidobacteria strains. Asparagus contains inulin, a natural prebiotic that research shows helps maintain healthy gut bacteria balance. Blood sugar regulation is another benefit. Several animal studies found that asparagus extract helps lower blood sugar, showing effectiveness similar to the medication glibenclamide. The extracts lowered blood sugar and improved insulin levels by reducing glucose, cholesterol, and oxidative damage, while increasing antioxidant activity. Asparagus contains chromium, a trace mineral that regulates insulin's ability to transport glucose from the bloodstream into cells. For pregnant women or those planning pregnancy, asparagus becomes critical. 4 spears contain about 22% of your daily folic acid requirement. A review study in Frontiers of Neuroscience found that folic acid supplementation reduced the risk of preterm birth when taken before conception. Folate is essential for preventing neural tube defects like spina bifida. The antioxidant profile is also compelling. Asparagus contains vitamin E, vitamin C, glutathione, and various flavonoids that help protect cells from oxidative stress and free radical damage, which are linked to chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. Glutathione is often called the master antioxidant because it's used by every cell in your body. The pee situation. All right, let's address the elephant in the room. Why does asparagus make your pee smell so distinctive? The culprit is asparagusic acid, a sulfur-containing compound found exclusively in asparagus. When you digest it, your body breaks it down into sulfur compounds, like methanethiol and dimethyl sulfide. the same compounds that give rotten eggs and skunk spray their lovely aroma. The smell can appear in your urine in as little as 15 minutes and can last up to 14 hours, though most studies report 8 to 35 hours. But not everyone experiences this. Research suggests that between 20 and 50% of people either don't produce the smell or produce it at concentrations too low to detect. Even weirder, not everyone can smell it. A 2016 study in the BMJ examined nearly 7,000 participants and found that more than half could not detect the odor. Researchers discovered that genetic variations near olfactory receptor genes, specifically near OR2M7, were associated with the ability to smell asparagus metabolites. So if you've never noticed this, you might have a genetic mutation preventing you from detecting these compounds. The good news is that whether you produce the smell or can detect it, there are absolutely no harmful effects. It's just your kidneys filtering waste as they should. Potential downsides. Before you think asparagus is a miracle food with zero downsides, let's talk considerations. For most people, there are no serious side effects of eating asparagus daily, but some uncomfortable effects can occur. Gas and bloating are possible, especially if you're not used to high-fiber foods. Asparagus contains fructans, which some people with irritable bowel syndrome may find difficult to digest. If you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, be cautious. Asparagus is extremely high in vitamin K, which plays a crucial role in blood clotting. Anyone on blood thinners shouldn't suddenly increase their vitamin K consumption without discussing it with their doctor. Asparagus acts as a natural diuretic due to its high asparagine content. A 2010 study in the West Indian Medical Journal confirmed this effect. While beneficial for people with edema or high blood pressure, if you're already taking diuretic medications, eating large amounts could lead to electrolyte imbalance. While rare, asparagus allergies do exist. People allergic to other lily family members like onion, garlic, and chives are more likely to be allergic to asparagus. How to maximize benefits. If you're going to eat asparagus regularly, here's how to maximize its benefits. Cooking method matters significantly. A 2011 study in food chemistry found that the longer asparagus was blanched, the more nutrients it lost. However, cooking it too briefly resulted in hard, unpalatable stalks. The researchers recommended balancing cooking time for optimal nutrition and texture. Interestingly, light cooking can actually activate some of asparagus's cancer-fighting potential. So don't overcook it, but don't eat it completely raw, either unless you prefer the texture. Because vitamin E is fat-soluble, nutritionists recommend cooking asparagus with a little olive oil. This helps your body absorb the vitamin E better, while adding healthy fats to your meal. And here's a practical tip: pair asparagus with protein like a hard-boiled egg. The combination of fiber-rich asparagus with egg protein provides sustained energy and helps with nutrient absorption. Look, asparagus isn't going to cure diseases or completely transform your health overnight. But the research is clear that when you eat it regularly, you're supporting your cardiovascular system, feeding beneficial gut bacteria, potentially lowering blood pressure and blood sugar, protecting cells from oxidative damage, and getting essential vitamins and minerals, all for about 20 calories per serving. The weird pea smell? That's just a quirky, genetic side effect that tells you your body is efficiently processing a unique compound that literally no other food contains. If anything, it's proof that asparagus is doing something in your system. So if you've been on the fence about adding more asparagus to your diet, the science says go for it. Your body will thank you, even if your bathroom might smell a little funky for a few hours. If this breakdown helped you understand what asparagus actually does to your body, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're breaking down the real science behind everyday foods and health topics, always with actual research to back it up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.